Hello students, welcome to another lesson presented by the Learning Depot. In previous lessons, we've looked at the noun clause, the adjective clause, and the adverb clause. In today's lesson, we will look at the three clauses side by side, and you will have a chance to test your knowledge. Let's begin. We know that a noun clause is a type of dependent clause classed as the same part of speech as a noun. From a previous lesson, you've learned that a noun clause begins with a relative pronoun. It can also begin with a subordinating conjunction. But the most important thing to remember is that a noun clause takes the place of a noun or a pronoun. And a great way to check whether a part of speech is functioning as a noun is to replace that part of speech with a pronoun. If you can, then your phrase or clause is functioning as a noun. Let's look at this example. What you baked is delicious. In this example, what you baked is a noun clause. It's actually the subject of the sentence, but if we could replace it with a pronoun, let's use it. It is delicious. The sentence still makes sense. This proves that the noun clause, what you baked, is functioning as a noun. Let's go on to the adjective clause. An adjective clause, also known as an adjectival or relative clause, is a dependent clause that modifies a noun or a pronoun. Again, this clause functions as one part of speech, the adjective. One thing to note about the adjective clauses will always begin with a relative pronoun or with a relative adverb. These subordinators connect the clause to the noun or the pronoun that it modifies. And one thing to remember about the adjective clause is that the adjective or relative clause, as it's also known, must be placed next to the noun or pronoun it is describing. Let's move on to the adverb clause. An adverb clause is a dependent or subordinate clause that has a relationship with the independent or main clause. In the same manner, adverb clauses add information that elaborates on when, where, why, or how by modifying or describing verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. In other words, an adverb clause functions as a part of speech, the adverb. Let's look at these three clauses side by side. We'll decide if the sentence includes a noun clause, an adjective clause, or an adverb clause. Whatever you bring to the party is okay with me. Let's do the substitution test. Let's substitute a pronoun for the noun clause. It is okay with me. Does it make sense? Yes, it does. So whatever you bring to the party is a noun clause. Everywhere I look, I see political signs. In this example, everywhere I look is an adverb clause, modifying the verb see. Where do I see? Everywhere I look. We decided not to go to Disney World, where the entrance tickets are very costly, because we could not afford it. In this example, where the entrance tickets are very costly is an adjective clause, describing Disney World. Now it's your turn to practice and take the quiz. How did you do? Remember that for a noun clause, you will use the pronoun test. If you can substitute a pronoun for the noun clause and the sentence still makes sense, then the clause is a noun clause. An adjective clause, also known as an adjectival or relative clause, modifies a noun or a pronoun, and it will always be placed next to the noun or pronoun that it modifies. And lastly, an adverb clause is a dependent, also called a subordinate clause, and an adverb clause has a relationship with the main clause. Adverb clauses modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Don't forget to go back and review the parts of the video that you did not understand, and if you have questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll make sure to answer them. And please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. And please like and share so that others may learn about my channel. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.